Hello everybody, from my patio in the affordable housing complex associated with DAP Health in Palm Springs, California, on a very windy day. I'm Nicholas Snow and you're watching Hot in Palm Springs on PromoHomo.TV. On May 4th, 2022, I had the wonderful opportunity to tour the DAP Health facilities with their major donor group called Partners for Life. It was the first time the group was able to gather in over 2 years to celebrate their collective accomplishments. And as both a media activist and a client of DAP Health, as you're going to see, I'm perhaps in the best position to tell the story of what happened that day, and it's coming up for you right now. Stay tuned for everything.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this very important celebration, such an important milestone in our Vision Forward campaign. Keep crowding down. I see Patrick down there and Kevin and my handsome husband. Come on down, everyone. It'll be brief, I promise you. You know, tonight is not only a celebration of the important work that is part of our Vision Forward campaign, it's also our season closing event. And so for all of you who are here tonight who are members of our Partners for Life program, I want you to know that you're the backbone of the mission of this organization. Partners for Life help us achieve our goals to enhance the health and well-being of this community. And for the thousands of people who have come through these doors since you all were last here, that means more to them than each and every one of us will ever know. So please give yourself a big round of applause for being a part of this work. As you've heard me recently say from the stage of the Steve Chase, our programs are reaching capacity. And so the work that we are doing is to build out all of our unused space, to build more clinic space, and then to hire more clinicians so we can grow from caring for the 10,000 people we do today to 25,000 people. That is our Vision Forward. Vision Forward is our strategy to double the number of primary care clinics we have, to double our behavioral health impact, to double our dental capacity, and to build more affordable housing. When that all is said and done, altogether that is a $60 million expansion of this mission, of which $45 million has been raised or committed to date. Big round of applause for all of them. So tonight we celebrate some wonderful humanitarians amongst us who are helping us achieve our Vision Forward strategy. Carla and Jeff Elder, the benefactors of our new social service wing. Al Jones, the benefactor of the beautiful new Marc Byrd Mental Health Clinic. Scott and Lance Karp of the Scott and Lance Karp Family Foundation, donors of our new reception area in the Mental Health Clinic. And Sue Burnside, who I heard gave the speech of the night, underwriter of our new group room in the Mental Health Clinic. And for all of you who got to see the beautiful blue clinic, Dante Noto, who underwrote our bullpen in it. Dante, thank you so much.
For their ongoing support of PromoHomo.TV, I would like to thank DAP Health. One of their value statements, we welcome all people, period. I'm a grateful client of DAP and have been for over 10 years. A big shout out to 849 Restaurant and Lounge, including John Pascal and Willie Ryan, longtime supporters of PromoHomo.TV. I want to give a big shout out to the #ILoveGay campaign for helping to expand PromoHomo.TV across the Twitterverse, and to local media partners KGay 1065 Palm Springs and their sister companies, the #ILoveGay Palm Springs podcast and GayDesertGuide.lgbt. I'm a proud media sponsor of Palm Springs Pride. Check them out year-round at pspride.org. And I'm proud to shine a media spotlight on the LGBTQ Community Center of the Desert. Their mission statement, creating vibrant community by helping LGBTQ people along their way. Find them at thecentercv.org.
I'm not sure which of you this is your first time at the DAP campus in Tampa. As James said, my name is Jim Gonzalez. I'm a volunteer at DAP, and we're going to be touring 3 different sections of the campus tonight, starting with the Marc Byrd Mental Health Clinic here, and then we will be going to the Social Services Wing, and then we will be going to the Blue Clinic, or the Blue Pen over there. So, having said that, I'm going to turn it over to Al Jones here, and he's going to talk a little bit about the Byrd Mental Health.
Right, thank you. I'm Al Jones, as you said, and good evening, and thank you all for coming. And I was asked to explain just a little bit about why it's called this and what the importance of the mental health clinic is. So Marc Byrd was my husband of 26 years, and some of you know that he died in August of 2018. He died of pneumonia of unknown origin. He was HIV positive and undetectable for over 30 years, and he took his daily medication of 19 pills. But he did experience depression in 2018, in the spring of 2018. And he made that a secret decision. He didn't even share with me he was depressed, nor did I even notice his depression. And he stopped taking his medication as a result of the depression. So hiding that compelled him to put up a happy front. Many of you knew him and you thought he was happy and go lucky and having a great time. None of us knew he was depressed. None of us knew he was not taking his medication. So the result of hiding his depression and not taking his medication resulted in a significantly depressed immune system, which, while not the cause, contributed to the body's inability to effectively fight the pneumonia, which they could never identify, and the pneumonia led directly to his death. His decision to stop his medications was a function of depression, and this actually allowed the HIV to further weaken his systems. And here's the important part. If his friends and I had seen the signs and been aware of the depression, we would have helped him get the help that he needed at DAP Health. But depression is a silent killer, and it doesn't need to be. That's why I made a contribution in honor of Marc, so that we can get a full mental health department here at DAP Health that complements the overall healthcare program. And together as a community, we can identify and treat often overlooked mental health issues associated not only with HIV/AIDS, but with other conditions that lead to depression. So, this is the Mental Health Clinic.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jones, very much. And I believe we are fortunate to have Scott Karp and Lance Karp here this evening as well with regard to the mental health clinic. And I'm not sure if you gentlemen would like to say something with regard to the clinic.
Well, we just wanted to participate because of the importance that we feel that mental health is in our community. And we thank you, Al, for all that you've done, and we just wanted to participate and be the reception area for the beginning of the mental health clinic and the behavioral health clinic.
And we appreciate that and the support that you all do for the thousands of clients that we have here at DAP. And in addition, they support AA and women's groups and social services and a number of other things. So with that, we will go to the Sue Burnside area. If you'll follow me. We're going to invade you.
Okay, invade me. How are you?
We have about 15 people.
Hi, love. Oh, awesome. I know some of them. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. That looks like not enough yet. Okay. Hi, buddy. How are you? Okay, maybe it's not. I'm really excited, actually. Can you tell?
I can.
I know. I'm really, really excited. Hi, my name is Sue Burnside. I'm a Palm Springs native. And I know so many in this room, so it's pretty exciting. I might get teary. I'm so excited. I just love this whole concept of group therapy. It was really great for me as a kid. I got kicked out of boarding school as a kid. It was just grumpy. I'd walk, it's hard to believe, right? I was like a grumpy kid. And so I'm so excited that I have the ability to donate this room, because it's not just going to help gay people, it's going to help people with addictions. And I think the reality of group therapy is it really rebuilds connections for people, and they see themselves in other people's eyes. So with that, I want to thank you tonight for you guys coming over. I'm so goddamn excited. I'm beyond myself. I usually am so straightforward, but I really think people's lives are going to be transformed in this room. And so I think that's why I'm so excited. So thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.
I would just like to say I give to DAP for a variety of reasons, mostly because it provides services for people that can't provide services for themselves, which are a really wide range of services between dental and mental and HIV care and general actual health care for everybody available in the desert. So I think it's an incredible organization. I would recommend to everybody in this room, if you're not philanthropic, maybe there's 2 of you in the room, maybe not, but commit to something, whether it's sitting on a board, donating, putting your wishes in your will. When you're left, you can have your own group room. Your legacy can live on. So not just donating and feeling proud about the work that you're able to have this organization provide by their donation, but to really get involved and kind of dive into a topic that's important to you. So thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for underwriting.
So Jeffrey Norman, you are part of the Partners for Life group, which is people that pledge to give to DAP Health annually. And why do you do that?
Because the work that DAP Health does changes lives. I mean, you're a perfect example of that, and I'm inspired by your example. And those of us who are privileged enough to have some means in our lives need to give back, and DAP Health does wonderful. I mean, this campus is extraordinary. What they're introducing tonight, especially the mental health component after COVID, is so important. I'm very proud to be able to play a small role on that.
Well, as I have shared, I have, my best friend during the pandemic, I was the only person in my COVID bubble, was Dr. Jill Gover, the head of the mental health department here, who was really my primary relationship. And I find in my own life that being in therapy, I'm always better off than not.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And she's spoken very eloquently. We don't even know yet what the long-term effect of COVID is going to be on people's mental health. So anything we can do to embrace people and to give them the space they need to work on themselves and feel better for themselves, that's what this community really is all about.
Well, thank you for your support. I'm glad we're in this community together.
Me too. Thank you, Nicholas.
You're welcome. So, how long have you been a volunteer?
I've been volunteering with DAP since moving here in 2015, so about 7 years.
And what inspired you to do that?
I moved here from Denver after 42 years in Denver, and I was involved with the Colorado AIDS Project in Denver. So moving here was just kind of a natural thing to get involved with DAP Health.
Well, thank you for being here, and I'm excited about the tour.
Thank you, Nicholas.
So you can see lots of people have gathered here. I'm waiting for another part of the tour. And this is the main lobby of the original building of DAP Health. And the new building is on the same campus just south of us. And this lobby was donated by Steve Chase Associates in honor of the late great designer Steve Chase. And there's so much more information about him that you can find if you Google Steve Chase DAP Health. So there is more to the tour.
The feel of cool water as the warmth of the sun is on my skin is only a small glimpse of paradise. You're the essence of my soul's desire. Stand with me, I need you by my side. I can't imagine one day without your love in my life, and my promise to you will last forever. Take my hand and I will be complete. Please stand with me.
If you don't mind, Chef, I don't want to ruin. How do I say it?
Shalene Elder.
Carla Shalene. Swedish. I'm Jim Gonzalez, and this is our Lucas down here. I'll introduce you all. Okay. So we have a little bit of a big group. All the way down, folks.
The last group was only 4.
Oh, 4. I know. I guess they wanted to come with me.
Yeah, well, you're the first one. Come on down.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently at the Carla and Jeff
Easier to say than
Carla and Jeff's Social Services Wing. So I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about what they have done and why it was important to them to open this particular part of the campus.
Sure. Well, yeah. Thanks. No, we're pleased to be here and to be able to help, and we're very honored. We got involved with AIDS way back in 2000 with AIDS Services Foundation back in Orange County, and volunteered and hosted galas, and I was on the board, and Carla was in the food bank and doing all that kind of stuff. And when we came out here, we said, well, we need to get involved in our community. Our community now is the Coachella Valley. And so we wanted to get introduced to DAP, and we did. And go ahead.
Yeah, James took us on a tour about 4 years ago, when we walked through the facility after working in Orange County for so long and seeing all the services that they were able to offer here. I cried because it floored me, all the different things that they can do at this facility. You know, dental, yoga, job searches, social services. It's an amazing amount of services they offer, and all with compassion and heart. We're really happy to be involved with it.
Yeah, we just want to be involved in our community and help each other, and that's what we think communities are about, is helping each other. So that's what we're trying to do, and it's been really nice. So
it's nice you could all come and see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's honoring to have you up there.
Yeah, we've never had that before. We looked at it and we're kind of going, oh my God.
Right next to the bathroom.
And just additionally, some of the wonderful things that this particular wing accomplishes is case management, including eligibility specialists, housing programs for the clients here, as well as food, transportation, home and community-based services, wellness, emergency financial services, physio-social support.
It's like a mom.
Yes, yeah, like a mom. Like a mom for everybody. Okay, folks, are you all going to go to the Blue Wing with us?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm live on the scene with a spontaneous, clearly unchoreographed interview, actually tour. And I hope that you're enjoying seeing a glimpse of DAP Health here, which you may not have ever seen from this standpoint. So we're in the older building, and we're going to go over to the new building that was just dedicated in February under the name the Annette Block Care Building in honor of the late great Annette Block.
Thank you.
I'm just following the crowd.
That rock is doing its purpose. It's doing its purpose, yeah.
It's doing a great job. It's really watching out for
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful evening.
Yes, we had an amazing sunset happening here in Palm Springs, California. So, in the direction of the camera over by the trees is the Vista Sunrise Apartments, are the Vista Sunrise Apartments, and that's where I happen to live. And those are affordable housing units. And it's a wonderful complex with a swimming pool, laundry room, solar energy, beautiful green design. There's a park-like environment in the center of the complex. And here we go. This is ordinarily an employee-only entrance.
He is rather tall, yes.
Medicare. Okay. But I'm not sure that that's.
This is so impressive.
Yes, very much so.
I love the effects.
So we'll keep going a little bit further. Thank you, Doug.
How are you?
Good. I'm here. You're doing okay. You're scared.
Yeah.
Are we the first group or no?
No, there's the second group.
Is there something I know? Okay. While they're finishing up their little tour, I'll just tell you where we are. We're now in what DAP refers to as the heart of the Blue Clinic. So when we go in there, it's called the bullpen, and maybe we'll see why, maybe we won't. But anyway, they call it the bullpen. And every morning at 7:45, the staff gathers, and they have a big monitor in there that you'll see. On the monitor are those clients that are coming for services that day. So every morning, the entire team of clinicians, doctors, nurses, RNs, nutritionists, psychologists, case managers, and any other members of the team that need to be present for the clients that they're seeing that particular day. They do that every morning. They meet in here at 7:45 in what's called the bullpen. And so we'll keep going now, and I'll finish talking in there.
Good to see you.
Are you ready?
Come on in.
Have a good evening. Hope John's doing well.
He's doing well. Thanks, Doug.
Oh, this is a big tour group.
This is 15 Dante.
Oh my goodness.
Pull it in, people. Pull it in.
Oh,
That committee could get it.
So as I was saying in the hallway, while the other group was finishing up with Dante here, this is the big screen that all the different folks that I was telling you about go over the case, the client list of who's going to be coming that morning. This handsome man here is Dante Noto, who has underwritten this whole bullpen area for DAP, and he's just going to share some of his reasoning and why he's joined DAP.
okay, thank you. So as I was telling the other group, I think my attraction to DAP when I retired to Palm Springs was my memory of my own work doing AIDS service organization-related work in the 80s and 90s, and knowing how important it was that the gay community supported each other at a time of great need and a time of great uncertainty. And I feel now that I'm paying back to my friends who I lost, and as a long-term HIV survivor, the existence of DAP matters a lot to me. And but I think it's very exciting to know that DAP has grown enough to be able to accommodate more of the community, as it should. But I always remember that the A in DAP is for AIDS, and that's important. I think I want the world to know that, the gay community was very instrumental in bringing this forward. But I funded the bullpen particularly because I was attracted to the notion that a lot of the doctors and researchers who work back here rely on philanthropic support often to get their research funded and to make the kind of breakthroughs that they make. And so I felt that by having a naming opportunity in the bullpen, it was a show of support to the doctors and the researchers and the staff, so that they know that philanthropic support helps drive the mission of DAP. And it's, it makes me very happy to know that this is possible because of my ability to survive. So that's a big thing right there. So thank you all for coming. Pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dante. And because of his support, we have, I'm sure you don't realize how many countless lives you've touched by funding this particular part of DAP. And it was a quick tour. I hope you got something out of it. And I know everybody here is members of PFL, so hopefully you have an idea if this is your first time or maybe your second time coming to the campus. You have an idea where your monies are going. If you're donating monies to DAP, you're seeing what it's about and what a wonderful organization they are. If you're interested in further information, James Lindquist is the Director of Development here at DAP, and he'd be happy to share any further information with you, or if you have any questions or pledges or donations. But
I like to think that I'm helping to model kinds of behavior that I would like to see in the community at any level. I think it's always worth it to be as generous as you can, and so that's really my message, is that everything helps. And so
yes, everything and anything helps, no matter the amount.
It does, it's true.
And whether it's in volunteering time, which is what I do. I don't always have the monetary resources to do it monetary, but I volunteer my time.
Time is
So we're closing the season, and so for all of you who came out in the fall and walked in the AIDS Walk, for everybody who was here in February as we celebrated this new Annette Block Care Building and we broke ground on our new affordable housing facility, for everybody who was at the Steve Chase last month, even though it was hot as Hades at this moment, or dined out last week at Dining Out for Life, I want to thank you for being a part of raising funds to do this important work. I also want to acknowledge the staff and the volunteers who created all of that work this year. So from Resource Development, Avery Bell, Beth Newton, Bruce Binney, Darren Cabanza, Sean Fonjami, and James Lindquist, and all of our volunteers. And for brand marketing, our Stephen Hinkey and Dustin Gruber. Thank you both so much. And for all of you wonderful people who work tirelessly on our board of directors led by Patrick Jordan, if you'll raise your hand, board members, thank you all so much. I can see Kevin, Scott, and Lori, they're already planning next year's Steve Chase. Save the date. So without further ado, I'd like to gather around as we cut the ribbon to celebrate all these important milestones. So donors, if you'll join me up here, we'll get the ribbon and the jumbo scissors and we'll do a photo op. Everybody smile real pretty, okay?
Here. Okay. Big smiles for me right here.
Anybody else need pictures?
One, two, three.
I just wanted to share with you that I am a client of DAP Health, and I've accessed social services many times in the wing that has just been named after you. So I wanted to give you a face of someone that actually is very much helped by your support.
We're happy that you've been helped by it.
You're being taken. So DAP Health, you can find them at daphealth.org for more information about this really important organization. One of their value statements is we welcome all people, period. And I'm definitely one of the people that they have welcomed, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad that I was able to bring you this spontaneous, unscripted, but very powerful and important historic coverage of this event. And with that, I'll see you next time on PromoHomo.TV. I'm Nicholas Snow.